Hey, what's going on everyone? Thanks for clicking on the video. Today we're going to be talking about shipping, and we're going to go through the USPS app, or United States Postal Service app, and I'm going to show you guys how to get free boxes delivered right to your door. But really quickly, I want to talk about a few things that you might need to get set up. You're going to need a shipping scale. This is actually the shipping scale that I use, but it's really good for shipping. It's got a nice platform. It measures in pounds, ounces, and grams. So this is really good. I think I paid about 25-30 bucks for it. It is it's backlit here. It's got the light, so it does display it. You can tar it out and change the different modes here. If you guys have a kitchen scale, you can also use a kitchen scale. Something that measures in pounds and ounces would be good. You are going to probably need something to set on top depending on what boxes that you're using, so that it can kind of balance it out. Or you can set it up like this. So that's up to you. This is also an option if you have one laying around. That should work just fine. And really quickly, I want to talk about some boxes that I use, and then I'm going to show you guys how to find them on the app. So I want to discuss the types of shipping that I used, from cheapest to most expensive, and how that's going to work out for you. So first and foremost, we're going to be discussing first class mail, which is going to be anything under 16 ounces. So anything under a pound, it's going to ship by weight, but it's got to ship first class. So with first class, you really can't get those at USPS because everything is going to be priority, so you can't really use a priority box. So it's going to have to be your own box. So these are some of the things that I use, is these small poly mailers. I use this for a lot of, if I have kids items like kids shoes, fit in here pretty well. Comes with a nice adhesive, has some extra padding, and they're pretty light, so these are really good for anything that you're going to ship first class. So if you're shipping clothing items, smaller clothing items under a pound, I usually get these little plastic mailers, and you can just put the things in here just for some extra protection, and it's got the adhesive as well. And it just, it's a nice presentation when you put your things in here. And then I use it in combination with these poly mailers, which also have the adhesive, and these just look really nice and professional when you're sending it to the customer. So after first class, you're going to have to start moving up to priority, so anything that's going to be over a pound. And this is one of the items that I use. This is the legal flat rate envelope. There's actually another envelope that looks just like this. It's just a little bit smaller, and that's just the it's just called flat rate envelope. This one is called legal flat rate envelope. The flat rate envelope ships for about $6.95, I believe. And then this is going to be closer to like $7.30. But these are really great. You can fit pants in here, you can fit shorts, some sweaters in here, which is going to range around $7. And then thirdly is going to be your padded flat rate envelope, and these are absolutely awesome because they again have that padding. It does come with the self-adhesive, and you can fit so much stuff in here. Sweaters, again, pants, anything that would fit in here is going to ship for $7.55, and that's with the discount. All these prices I'm telling you is like with the eBay discount, but I'm just trying to give you guys an idea of the range of how much it's going to cost you to ship these items. I have the small flat rate box. I don't use this one too much, so I'm not exactly sure on the price, but I don't think it's too much. It's probably going to be around, I guess, maybe like $8. But this is a small flat rate, so if you're shipping something small in here, it is going to be just that flat rate. But again, it's going to depend what app you're using to get the discount. But these would be really good to secure smaller items that you don't want to put in an envelope and get crushed up. So like, purses or wallets, or maybe like a coin purse that you don't want to get smashed up, would fit really good in here. Also, you have moving into priority boxes. With the priority boxes, those are going to ship by weight and depending on where they're going to. So you don't want to confuse them with the flat rate, which is going to be just that one single flat rate. So once you start moving into maybe 2 pounds or so larger items, you're going to want to use things such as this. This is mailing box, and I use this a lot for hats or just the smaller things that I'm using that are usually a little bit over a pound, that I can't put in an envelope. I'll throw it in here, and this is just a priority mailbox. So usually if I use this with a smaller item, this comes out to about $7.50, $8, depending on where it's going. Where the item is going is going to greatly affect how much the cost is going to be for your items. Another good one that's awesome for those of you that want to sell on Poshmark is this priority mailing box. Don't confuse these. There's another box that looks just like this, which is going to be the medium flat rate box. It's identical to this one, except for that one's going to ship for a flat rate. I believe that one's about $11, somewhere in the $11 range for that flat rate box. And then this one is going to be by weight. So you definitely don't want to confuse the ones that say flat rate box with this one. This is just a regular mailing box, and this comes again with that adhesive, and you can fit tons of items in here, jackets, small coats, lightweight coats, and this is going to come in very handy for you. And with these boxes, again, for those of you that are selling on Poshmark, Poshmark does say that they want to make it easy for you, and you can use the flat rate boxes. That's what they say on their app. But believe me, if you throw something in one of these flat rate boxes with the Poshmark envelope, they are not going to accept it at the post office. So I strongly suggest just using something that doesn't say flat rate, because Poshmark already does have that flat rate price that they're giving you. And I believe starting yesterday, that's going to be about $7.11 for the Poshmark labels. And you definitely want to put it in just a regular priority mailbox, because you don't want to have problems. You don't want to go to the post office and have everything ready and them tell you that you have the wrong box, and you just have to go back and all that mess. Just avoid that, and trust me, just use a priority mailing box that is not flat rate. And with Poshmark, anything that fits in this box up to 5 pounds is going to be that flat rate of $7.11. And then this is my absolute favorite. You know, you guys know I sell a lot of shoes, so this is the box that I use on a daily basis. And this is 7.5 by 5 1/8 and 14 3/8, and this is the priority mail shoe box. And these are great. You can fit anything in here, shoes up to size 15, 16, depending on what shoe it is. And these are just awesome. They fit shoes really well, and I use this a lot. So you can obviously ship other things in here depending on what it is you're selling, but you know, the specific name for it is the priority mail shoe box, and these are just great. If you guys have boxes laying around, such as these brown boxes for heavier items, these are also going to be great for Poshmark, because again, with that flat rate, you can fit anything in here for up to 5 pounds. So this is another great option for Poshmark. So, or if you're selling shoes with another box and you want to double box it so the box doesn't get crushed up, this is going to be a great option. You can fit a box of shoes inside of this box, so that's going to be an awesome option. And of course, this is this is a box that I just got. It's not from USPS, but you can order boxes like this on Uline, or you can get them at your local Walmart, Home Depot usually. So again, the 3 types of shipping is going to be first class for your items that are under a pound, and that's going to be in your own box. The poly mailers, you cannot use priority mail for that. It has to be first class, so you're going to have to find your own shipping for that. And I would suggest something like this. So that's going to be first class again, and that's going to be around the $5 price range depending on how much it weighs, and it can be as low as about $3. So items going over a little bit over a pound, you're going to want to move into flat rate, such as your padded flat rate, so anything that you can ship in here. And then now we're looking more into the $6 to $7 range, and the flat rate envelope. And like I said, there's a smaller version of this, but this is going to be another cheaper version, and this is about, I believe, $7.35 to ship in this one. So once you get away from flat rate, then you're going to start shipping by weight. This is items that are going to be the 2 to 3 pound range, and you want to get things such as the priority or different type of boxes depending on what it is that you're shipping. So now that we've discussed all of the shipping supplies, I want to go ahead and show you guys how to set up the USPS app. So let's get into that. So if you haven't done so yet, you're going to want to go ahead and download the USPS app, and it's going to look something like this. Or you can access it via your desktop at www.usps.com. Once you have that page, you're going to click up here where the 3 stripes are at the top and pull down this menu. And you're going to see sign in. So I already have my information saved here, but I want to show you guys how to set this up if it's your first time. So you're going to want to go down here to create an account. You're going to select your language and username. Down here, you're going to pick a password and answer a few security questions here in case you forget your password. You'll be able to access your account again. And down here, step 3, you're going to select personal account. So once you fill that out, and you're going to get signed in, it's going to bring you to a menu that looks like this. Again, we're going to go back up here to the top drop down menu. We're going to select postal store, shipping supplies. And the page is going to look like this. And as you can see, there's a ton of stuff here. So we want to narrow this down a bit. So we're going to go here to the left column. We're going to do free shipping supplies. So that's narrowed it down for us a bit. And then here you can see the priority mail shoebox. And you can see here that this comes in packs of 10 and 25. And I do need some of these, so I'm going to go ahead and order myself a pack of 25 and add that to my cart. And you can see I have those in my cart here. So we're going to go to continue shopping. Scroll through here. And then here on the left, we have the priority mail flat rate envelope. So this is the one that I was telling you about. It's a bit smaller. And this is, again, going to be good for things that are a little over a pound, but are a little bit smaller than that flat rate, that legal flat rate that we discussed. So this comes in packs of 10. I do need some of those. So I'm going to go ahead and select the pack of 10 and add it to my cart. And then right next to it, we have the legal flat rate envelope. So we're going to go ahead and get some of those. This comes in packs of 10. Go ahead and select, add to your cart. That's all for page 1. Let's move on to page 2. So if you guys do want to get some of these priority mail medium flat rate, if that's something you're interested in, paying that flat rate, if you are going to be shipping heavier items, this is going to be your best bet. Maybe items 4 pounds or over, you can go ahead and pick some of these up, and that's going to come in packs of 10 or 25. That's up to you. I don't need any of those. They also have a large flat rate right next to it. So again, gonna depend on what it is you're selling and whether or not you want to pick those up. You have the small flat rate box here as well that I showed you, and this is going to be for those items that you don't want to get crushed in the envelope, so you can go ahead and order those if you need. I don't need any of these at the moment, so but if you do, boxes 1 through 5, pack of 10 or 25 is the option there. Priority mailbox 4 here on the left is the one that I showed you guys. That's that small box that I can use for hats or items that are a little bit over a pound. So if that's something that you guys want, you can go ahead and select that there. So it's mailing box 4. This comes in packs of 10 and 25. And I also don't need any of those at the moment, but feel free to pick those up. So, and then here you see priority mail padded flat rate envelope. We want to definitely get some of these. And I'm going to go ahead and order a pack of 15 and add that to my cart. I didn't have any of these at the moment, but these are pretty nice. These are going to be the Thanx mailers. So they're a little larger than the flat rate envelopes, and these are really good for Poshmark as well. So they're made of Thanx. They're waterproof, and you can fit a lot of things in here. Coats, jackets, pretty large items. As you can see here, the dimensions are 11 5/8 by 15 1/8. And these work out pretty well for Poshmark because they are priority. So this comes in a pack of 10. If you need them, go ahead and grab them. That's going to be it. So go ahead and go to your shopping cart. And you'll see all the items here. And this is free, so you can see here your total is 0. So you're going to go ahead and check out. So once you get to this page, it's going to ask you to confirm your shipping address. You're going to go ahead and make sure this is all correct. If you've already put in your information. Again, here, order summary, we can see here that it's 0. Place my order. Agree, and you are all set. So simple as that. You've placed your order, you have your confirmation of everything that you have here, and these will start coming in the mail. So thanks again for clicking on the video. Hopefully you found this information helpful. If you guys have any questions at all, please go ahead and leave them down below. I'll try to find all of the links of some of the things that I use here, and so go ahead and hit that like. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.